talk about adverts. You are one of those ladies, few ladies actually, how did you do that? And how did you venture into doing adverts?
I want to be honest and say that when I told you about the challenges that I've faced in this media industry, I think one of them is the advertising industry. I've done adverts. I'm still doing adverts, and my dream is to actually have an advertising company of my own. Yes, and maybe that was birthed out of Kunziba. I know for a fact that if we wrote down all the ads I've done, ever since they're doing adverts, and you write down the money won't be equivalent
to the adverts.
Because you can do like even till now, you try to follow up on adverts you have done and you just give up. And someone tells you the client hasn't paid, the client hasn't cleared, or for some reason the client pays after 4 months, even after those 4 months, because probably you didn't sign anywhere, you don't know where to take this producer. But again, let me put a but. By working with those people and telling them, you know what, let's start a fresh page. Like for me, I found myself that the only way you can handle life, not just bulangon, but everything about life. The only way you'll handle life is if you have a forgiving heart. You let that thing go, begin a fresh page. Kumanga, you can become heavy. You can be so heavy and you can die of pressure. Because you have done this work for people and they've not paid you. You can scream and get a disease and die. So I made up my mind that let me work with people, knowing that there's opportunities that are gonna come. So that is the reason why you'll find that the same producers who have had a problem with me not getting paid, issues with clients not paying me, and them thinking that I've actually gotten paid, they're the same people who've actually made the way open for me. Anytime there's a female voice that's necessary, aggressive, maybe aggressive, loud, audible, and fast. With attitude and fast. Bezo, yeah, be at the studio by 9. Bezo, be at the studio by 10. And then I'm very flexible.
Those adverts? I thought MTN
that should be it. But now all those corporate companies are in agencies. They have marketing agencies.
I know.
They should have a marketing department that has people like you and me, and we're the ones that call, like, I have a voice here. But because we are in a corporate environment, we're in the office seated, you don't know who has the best voice. But again, there are people who are in the market and they know who are those people. Marketing agencies, producers. Actually, you might even know the producer. You might love the product you actually see on TV or hear on radio, but you don't know the process. The process is that there are marketing agencies in Uganda. And anyone who begins a product or a service in Uganda, or anyone who has an event, or anyone who was planning to sell something to the public, you need to have someone who's in the know, who knows the market. How do I get my advert out there? I need a voice, I need a producer, I need an editor, I need cameras, I need this. Once you actually master that, so those agencies are the ones that call people like me. So they are the agencies that you actually go back to and tell them. You don't go to MTN and tell them, and go like, sweetheart,
are you mad?
Wait, what are you doing in our office? We have a marketing agency on Kampala Road. You go there, talk to them, they'll sort you. You go there, they'll tell you. So we gave the we are the ones. We gave the ad to one Delo, who's a producer in Kampala. So please go back to Delo because we paid Delo that money 3 months ago.
He's supposed to pay you.
Exactly. So you go back and then you realize Delo
took your money.
Took your money. But again, the same Delo who took your money has got a new 16 deals.
From
so
so
you can't let that 250, 350, 450 like spoil this relationship. So you go back there and tell him, hey, as an MTN man, back wasn't but to call this is a new project, let's do it. So the thing is up to you to know your brand. I'm Lady Bezo. Every time I do something, I need to sign somewhere. Every time I need to sign, so it's easy for you to go back and to Delo and go like, Delo, I did this, I did that, I did this.
I need my money.
I need my money. Yes. Yes, so professionally. Because guess what? While Delo is treating you like that, meanwhile Delo, he didn't take things for granted when the clients come. Because the clients, I need to pay this voice 100,000. This other voice is worth 400. This other one is worth 600. Which voice do you want? The guy will say the 100 adiacha, what? 400 adiacha. We don't know what 400. Meaning that he actually got the money. But if you're careless like that with your talent, with your gift, fame will take advantage of you and tell you, so unless you are like him, because you see now Delo is shrewd, you should learn something from Delo. How does Delo get these deals?
Yeah.
What about if I got these deals myself? What about I went to these agencies myself, told them, you know what? Human Nina, the was young, and then I have my other friends who have the same voices. So you also become your own producer. But you need to put in money, you need to put in time and professionalism.
I know.
Yes.
So how is chibera chitya kuketegekera kati kangeze official kuwada kala because I see you so many official adverts chibera chitya icha okera bukezi kumachano ngwa mukalango era botuka mu studio environment ebere.
So the producer calls you up, Bezo, tomorrow we have an ad. If you can come through now, so you go to the studio and tell you Africell is launching a new chapter. So their new chapter has segments. They have data, they have SMS, and they have minutes. So we're going to do the first segment, and this is their script. The agency sends the script to the producer. So the producer can change based on the way he's had the delivery. But again, he's supposed to deliver what he was given and then also give options. I'm thinking, why don't we do, instead of Bezo ending, why doesn't a man end? Because a man has more authority. Sometimes the client can say, the agency can say, no, you want the female voice to end. Why? It is Ntangauzi. I mean, they are the ones who use those things. It is Pepper. The ones who use this is Royco. So even when it comes to
even the advert depend on the product you guys are selling. Because
there are some products that just want females. There are some that just want males. There are some that want a combination of a male and a female voice. There are some that want toned down females. So Bezo because I'm not toned down. But if someone really wants my delivery, they'll go like, but I've had Bezo do something really calm. Can we listen to that calm side of Bezo? And then the calmness in me will come out. They'll go like, that's the Bezo we want in that ad. So I've also mastered the art of not just doing aggressive ads.
You're versatile.
Versatile. I can do an aggressive one and then come back and do the perfume ad.
Let me use Africell still. Africell not Andika. You didn't do prep for it, you didn't do anything. Tekali. Kwamba ndingena kugamba abantu kati basampling munechi akatekali.
Tekali I can sample an ad. I can sample an ad maybe based on what we've just been doing right now.
Sample please.
In case you're looking for the best lifestyle show, for the best entertainment show, for the best segments ever, and you probably want to equip yourself with what you do not know about. Maybe you're looking for a service, you're looking for a product, or maybe you're looking for a personality. Maybe you want to know the trends that are happening in Kampala, Uganda, or you're looking for a way out of a situation and you probably don't know how. Well, the best place is Delo. You can actually watch Delo every now and again, Monday to Monday, Monday to evening, or morning to evening, midnight to morning, anyway, anytime, anyhow, and you actually get him live in your face on YouTube. Click the like button and you should be good to go. Share the link with all your friends and family on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter, and we'll be good to go.
You good. You good.
I try.
I must say you good.
Yeah, I try.
You good.
Yeah.
Okay, as we try to wind up this interview, as someone is watching this show, especially young people who want to be young ladies want to be like Lady Bezo one day, what does it take to be Lady Bezo? Okay,
well, if it's specifically me, and it's me in particular, yes, look for Lady Bezo on social media. Look for Lady Bezo physically, because everyone you admire is there physically. Some people like me maybe admire Oprah Winfrey. I'm not with her physically, but I can follow her. I can read her books. I can follow her programs online. I can go on her YouTube channel, subscribe. I can make sure I know whatever it concerns her, because I feel like by doing that, it's called attraction and association. Something you honor will honor you. Like when you honor something, it comes to you. When you respect someone, for some reason it will be easy for them to respect you back. I don't know why. When you respect a child, the child will respect you. When you actually honor a particular talent and gift and go out there and associate with it, somehow it will rub off onto you. So if you want to be a voice in the advert industry, and you admire Lady Bezo's voice, you want to be like Lady Bezo, blah 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 blah, radio, you know, as in Bezo is out there. Guess what? She's probably even there lonely and wondering,
who can I talk to?
Who can I talk to after radio and TV? I'm there alone. I have a bored life. So imagine if I had 6 girls I train. Every time I'm done with my TV segment, my radio segment, my interviewing segment, or my documentaries I'm doing, or whatever work I'm doing, I'm there and I'm like alone. So imagine if I had 6 girls I was actually training, 6 other Lady Bezos coming, or 70 other Lady Bezos coming, and I have probably an academy like this one, and maybe I have this kind of building, it's an academy, and then there's all these girls, the Lady Bezo Academy, and there's all these girls that come out of the academy, and everyone is like, hey, academy. Those girls are hot. Those girls are on point. That kind of stuff. Yeah. So I feel like the best way is to associate with that talent. But again, guess what? I didn't know that out of being an advert voice, I could actually end up having my own studio. Then I realized, when I have a studio, then what? Then agents said, "I'm a producer, how about you told them, I am a producer, I am the voice, and I have other voices." Meaning, I'm going to invest in myself to learn production. So before you know it, I won't be just doing production for Bulangu and documentaries. I'll be doing production for TV shows, for radio shows, for entertainment shows. Yeah, because I realized even when Eddie Kenzo is going on stage, there was somebody who's in charge of the production. Maybe that's where we are going. That's where maybe this talent is going.
Eddie Kenzo advert.
I did, yes, I did. I did the festival.
Yes, I did. Same year Kenzo advert festival in
Kolamo, the Love Republic president.
Yeah.
True.
You're so versatile. I love that. Okay, Lady Bezo.
Yes.
Apart from Toina minimum ambassador,
I'm a media ambassador for AfriCell Uganda. I've been doing that since 2016.
Up to now.
17, 18, 19, 2020. I'm still their media ambassador. They like what I do. It's so hard for people to let me go because, first of all, I love what I do for people, and then I love people who pay me. Like when you pay me, you realize I'll give you more than what you paid for. I feel like if AfriCell bosses were right here, they would say, she's giving us more than what we pay her for. And that is why they let me. And then I love people who respect the fact that they phoned Delo. You had your thing going. So can you respect the fact that even if you own me in a particular segment on your radio or TV or whatever, I had my Delo TV thing, I had my YouTube channel. Can you allow my YouTube channel to flourish? Sometimes we work with people who are backward. People who don't believe in you having they don't believe in your brand coming up. But I think where we are going right now, media bosses should let the brands that are in their companies come out. Actually, not even let, support those brands. You know why? If that brand is bringing in 60 million, imagine if you supported that brand. You have shares in that brand. I mean, Delo can wake up in the morning and tell you, I have a flight to the UK. You go like, man, the flight has to be cancelled because the guy has shares. This is a shareholder in my company, in my talent, in my gift. So if you want something done, I have to do it, then I'll actually get to the next flight. Because that way, your media house flourishes and your personality is flourishing as well.
If I move out of Uganda and I go maybe in the UK, I have to talk about the media house.
I mean, you're going to be asked those questions. You can't say, we can't answer to us again. So you're not talking because of marketing. So if somebody is a media personality, by you supporting them, they're not going to run away from you. Actually, they are going to stay. The reason why they're running away is because you're not supporting them. I know for a fact media houses are going to break down and you will never hear about them anymore. Is because they've had the brands, they've had the big names, but they didn't support those names, they didn't support those brands. And these guys are getting knowledge from elsewhere. That's why they're going to leave and go elsewhere where they're being supported. So you support a brand, the brand is going to make you proud as a media boss.
Okay. Lady Bezo, I must say it was nice having you.
It was an honor for me to actually be here, Delo.
Okay, someone is watching and may want to connect with Lady Bezo. How do people follow you on social media handles?
I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. Lady Bezo, L-A-D-Y, Lady, the way it is. Then B-E-Z-O, not B-I, not double Z, not double E. B-E-Z-O or B-E-Z-O. That is Lady Bezo everywhere. and my numbers are on all my social media handles, my mobile phone numbers, because I have like 10 of them, but they're all there and I have them. I move with each and every one of them. So don't be scared. Does she, can I actually call her? And then no, I have all of them and they're all functioning pretty well.
Okay. Yeah. That is Lady Bezo for you. If you want her, man, if you want to do adverts, radio Neko TV, should help you. Now you make them, because she's one of those ladies about media industry in Uganda. She's one of those remarkable people, I must say. But they, of course, up to now. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you, of course, whoever actually has been watching this interview. Subscribing Delo Live. Delo is DERO, then live.